Do you want to learn 3 things that are going to exponentially improve your customer acquisition? Great! Today I'm going to teach you what they are. I'm Maverick, the marketing consultant. No metaphors today, no alliteration, and certainly no case studies. Instead, we're going to hop directly into 3 things you need to add right away to exponentially improve your customer acquisition. Hi, I'm Maverick. I've been a Fortune 500 marketing consultant for about the last decade or so. I'd like to teach you everything I know with absolutely no sales pitches. The first thing you need to add to your marketing is a CRM. That's customer relationship management. I don't care if you sign up for High Level or Zoho. Use whatever software you want, but the bottom line is whenever somebody calls you, contacts a chatbot, whenever somebody fills out a form, you want to make sure you're sending their information somewhere so you can retarget that person, at the very least with emails, at the very best text messages. Just don't do it so much. Now the point is this, I can't count how many times a client will reach out to us and say, oh my God, we got a new customer. They've been in our CRM since we signed up with you. They've been in our CRM since 2013. And it's shocking, it's amazing, but it's all too common. Many people who are thinking about buying from you may not buy today, they may not buy tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, but you'd be surprised how many of them in your CRM that will eventually buy what you're selling. So the best way to get this started right away is make sure you have a good form on your website. We like cognito forms. Every form you see on our website, on our clients' websites, is cognito forms. When somebody fills that out, we can automatically send them an email right away from cognito forms, making sure that they understand we've received their information, so on and so forth. The next thing is we use Zapier, Z-A-P-I-E-R, automation technology to send that lead to a CRM, their CRM, whether it's High Level, Zoho, so on and so forth. Now, you also want to make sure you have a bunch of emails and text messages preset so that within 3 hours of signing up, 3 days, 3 weeks, whatever, but you want to make sure you're targeting these people on an ongoing basis so they can never forget about you. Some will unsubscribe and that's totally fine, but eventually most will pull the trigger on your services because you're staying in front of them. Too many of your competitors rely on their sales team to follow up with calls, and they neglect the emails. Follow the lead of the Fortune 500. When you go to their website, whether it's Boeing, whether it's Yankee Candle, whether it's Microsoft, if you fill in your information, they will stay in front of you until the day you die, and that's a good thing. Stay in front of people, and here's my #1 tip for email marketing. Make the email in a way so that they look forward to the next one. Don't just spam people. Either the offers are so good and irresistible, they're at least saying, wow, this is great, I'm glad they sent this to me in case I want to sign up. Or 2, you're giving them valuable advice. I break it down to 2 types of email, promotional or informational. Now with regard to your CRM, you want a certain ratio with regard to how many informational, how many useful, how many entertaining emails and advice are you sending versus how many promotional. It could be 1 informational for 4 promotional. It could be 10 promotional for 1 informational. Either way, you need the proper balance of giving people useful information, advice, entertainment, and actually promoting what you're selling. People should always look forward to your next email. The next piece of advice is always use first person present tense in all of your language. I see this mistake every single day. I see it in billboards, I see it in newspaper ads, I see my own team making this mistake, and it makes me furious. I just want to grab them and, well, you know the feeling, I'm sure, with your team members and your employees. The bottom line is this. Whenever you write a headline or piece of body content, you need to use first person present tense. You tell me what's powerful. I'll bring you some chicken parmesan. I bring you chicken parmesan. I'll help you. I'm helping you. Now, not just because I'm screaming, and it's not just anecdotal, the numbers point it out. I didn't discover this. David Ogilvy discovered this back in the 50s and 60s when he was running one of the biggest advertising agencies in the entire world, Ogilvy and Mathers, and he always said headlines and body text must be first person present. It's more effective at getting attention, and number 2, it's much better for converting people into customers. The third piece of advice is every single week you have an opportunity to increase the amount of customers you're getting with very little effort. Well, Maverick, okay, how do I do it? It's very simple. A and B split test one element of your marketing. For example, even if you're not running ads right now with landing pages and all that mumbo jumbo, all you have to do is grab your website and create a duplicate copy of your homepage. You can use a plugin to accomplish this very easily. Make sure it's completely identical except for one element. I recommend changing the headline. I recommend using that boring headline you've been using and split test it with a headline using first person present tense. We do this. I do this. Instead of we're going to, we do it. But here's the point. You should be A and B split testing at least a new headline every single week. At the end of the week, check the conversion. You may be getting a 3.49% on your existing one, and then a 17% on the new one. And then you're gonna say, my God, how come I haven't been doing this all along? Maverick, where have you been my entire life? Look, it's very simple. Monday morning, when you're doing your weekly report from the week before, right after that, go right to your homepage, go right to your landing page, duplicate it, make sure 50% of the traffic's going here, the other 50% here, and then create one change. It could be a call to action, it could be the bullet points under your headline, it could be an image, it could be a video. More importantly, it should probably be your headline. Your headline is your most important part of your ad, of your landing pages. That's what you want to split test more than anything else. Finally, when you have a great headline and you're reaching some diminishing returns in that you're changing it, but really this one keeps winning, then experiment with the bullets, with the videos, with the images. Remember, duplicate it, one change, one variable, and then at the end of the week, the following Monday, measure what worked the best, and then create a new variable. Duplicate that winner with something new, keep experimenting. That gives you 52 opportunities every single year to improve conversion by making a little change and then measuring using numbers. Oh my God, remember numbers? Yeah, numbers are great. A lot of people in my industry don't care about the numbers. They care about what they think, what they feel. I don't care about that mumbo jumbo. I like the numbers. Warren Buffett said, numbers are the language of business. I couldn't agree more. So use these 3 tips right now, institute them, make sure you have a CRM, make sure you're using a combination of email and text messages to get in front of people thinking about buying what you're selling. Number 2, use first person present tense in all of your advertising, your landing pages, your website, absolutely everywhere, all the time. And number 3, make sure you're A and B split testing a new element of your marketing every single week. But every single week, you need to be A and B split testing a different area of your marketing so you can improve clicks, conversions, and revenue. So I'm Maverick, the marketing consultant, your marketing consultant. I hope you enjoyed this video today. And if you did, I will see you here back next week. Take care. Bye-bye.